Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today, I want to share with you some motivational God words that will help inspire and uplift you. Let's start with 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7, which says, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." This verse reminds us that we don't need to be afraid, but that we have the power, love, and clarity of mind that comes from God to face any challenge. Next, let's look at Isaiah chapter 40 verse 31, which says, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." This verse encourages us to have hope in God, knowing that He will give us the strength to overcome any obstacle. Another powerful verse is Philippians chapter 4 verse 13, which says, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." This verse reminds us that we have the strength and ability to achieve our goals and dreams, not on our own, but through the power of God. And finally, let's not forget Romans chapter 8 verse 28, which says, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." This verse reminds us that no matter what happens in life, God is always working things out for our good and His purpose. Faith is the foundation of Christianity, and it is what separates us from the rest of the world. It is the belief that God is with us, even when we can't see Him, and that He has a plan for our lives, even when we can't understand it. Faith is not just a belief, it is a way of life. It is what gives us the strength to face our fears, to overcome our struggles, and to keep going when everything seems to be falling apart. When we have faith in God, we have the power to move mountains and to accomplish anything that we set our minds to. But faith is not something that comes easily. It is something that we must cultivate and nurture in our lives. It requires us to let go of our doubts and fears, and to trust in God's plan for our lives. It requires us to have patience and to persevere through difficult times. Jesus Himself said that if we have faith as small as a mustard seed, we can move mountains. But what does that mean? It means that even the tiniest amount of faith can have a tremendous impact on our lives. It means that we don't have to have all the answers or know what the future holds, but we simply have to trust in God and have faith in His plan. Faith is not just about believing in something, it is about putting that belief into action. It is about stepping out in faith and taking risks, even when we don't know what the outcome will be. It is about trusting in God's guidance and wisdom, and following the path that He has set for us. Through faith, we can experience the true joy and peace that comes from knowing God. We can find comfort in His presence, and we can rest assured that He will never leave us or forsake us. We can have hope in the future, knowing that God is working all things together for our good. So, how can we cultivate faith in our lives? First, we must spend time in prayer and meditation, seeking God's guidance and wisdom. We must read His Word, the Bible, and allow it to shape our thoughts and actions. We must surround ourselves with fellow believers who can encourage and support us in our journey of faith. Most importantly, we must remember that faith is not just about what we believe, but about who we believe in. It is about putting our trust in God, who is faithful and true, and who will never fail us. In conclusion, faith is the foundation of our Christian walk. It is what gives us the strength and courage to face life's challenges. And it is what brings us closer to God. Let us always remember the power of faith, and let us strive to cultivate it in our lives each and every day. Thank you for joining me today on this journey of faith. I hope this message has inspired and encouraged you, and until next time, God bless.